The origin of modern and classical cookery. An important lesson of history is that the way we cook now is the result of the work done by countless chefs over hundreds of years. Cooking is as much science as it is art. The following are the reasons that led to change in the food industry we see today. 18th century. Quantity cookery has existed for thousands of years, as long as there have been large groups of people to feed, such as armies. But modern food service is said to have begun shortly after the middle of the 18th century. 2 guilds. During the 18th century, licenses were granted to guilds who were caterers, pastry makers, roasters, and pork butchers for the preparation of specific food items. Innkeepers were required to procure these menu items from licensed providers, leaving guests with little choice in their meal options. Guilds were abolished after the French Revolution. 3 restaurants. In 1765, a Parisian named Boulanger introduced a pioneering concept by offering soups, which he labeled as restaurants or restoratives. One of his dishes, sheep's feet in a cream, led to a legal dispute with the Guild of Stewmakers. Boulanger successfully defended himself, unintentionally altering the course of food service history by challenging the Guild's regulations. 4 French Revolution. The French Revolution of 1789 provided a significant impetus for the food service industry. Prior to this, esteemed chefs worked in the households of French nobility. However, with the revolution and the downfall of the monarchy, many chefs found themselves unemployed and turned to opening restaurants for their livelihoods. 5 Departmentalization. By the invention of stove in the 18th century, commercial kitchens divided into 3 departments: the rotisserie, under the control of the meat chef, or rôtisseur; the oven, under the control of the pastry chef, or pâtissier; and the stove, or cuisinier. The meat chef and pastry chef reported to the cuisinier, who was also known as chef de cuisine, which means head of the kitchen. Marie-Antoine Carême, 1784–1833. The culinary changes in the 1700s, especially after the French Revolution, marked a significant shift. Marie-Antoine Carême, 1784–1833, the foremost chef of that era, played a pivotal role. While innovative cooking was flourishing in restaurants, Carême worked for affluent patrons, royalty, and leaders. He became the first celebrity chef, renowned for creating intricate pastries, reminiscent of today's wedding cakes, sugar sculptures, and ice and tallow carvings. Carême, as an author and recipe inventor, played a key role in transitioning cooking from the Middle Ages to the modern era. He prioritized precision and order, aiming for lighter and simpler cuisine. The elaborate aristocratic cuisine, known as grande cuisine, still resembled medieval fare and was far from simple or light. Carême introduced seasonings and ingredients not to overshadow but to enhance the main flavors. Starting with Carême, a globally influential style of cooking emerged. Professional chefs worldwide continue to follow the same principles, making it truly international. Georges Auguste Escoffier, 1847–1935. Georges Auguste Escoffier, 1847–1935, a culinary giant of his time, is considered the father of 20th century cookery. He made 2 significant contributions: simplifying classical cuisine and menus, and reorganizing the kitchen. Escoffier rejected the old menu's confusion and focus on quantity, advocating for order, diversity, and carefully selecting 1 or 2 dishes per course. He aimed for harmonious progression and the delight of delicate and simple flavors. Today's fundamental cooking methods and preparations are built on Escoffier's work. His book, Le Guide Culinaire, still widely used, simplifies recipes based on the main ingredient and cooking method, departing from Carême's more complex system. Escoffier's second achievement was streamlining kitchens, better suited for his simplified dishes and menus. Modern technology. Today's kitchens look much different from those of Escoffier's day, even though our basic cooking principles are the same. 1 Development of new equipment. Gas and electric ranges, ovens, and refrigerators, though commonplace now, are relatively recent inventions. Ongoing research and technology continue to introduce sophisticated kitchen tools like tilting skillets and steam-jacketed kettles, streamlining various tasks. Advanced cooling, freezing, and heating equipment allow for food preparation in advance. 2 Innovation in food products. Modern refrigeration and efficient transportation have transformed eating habits, making fresh meats, fish, vegetables, and fruits available year-round. Preservation methods, including freezing, canning, freeze-drying, vacuum packing, and irradiation, have further expanded food availability. Many food preparations can now be done before shipping, leading to the rise of convenience foods. 3. Focus on food safety and nutrition. Microbiology and nutrition sciences have significantly impacted food service. Cooks now receive training in nutrition, and customers demand healthier, balanced menus. However, the ever-evolving nature of nutrition science presents challenges, as once healthy diets can fall out of favor, and fad diets come and go. Cooks must stay updated to meet these demands. Cooking in 20th and 21st century. Fernand Point, 1897 to 1955. Point simplified enlightened classical cuisine. Many of his apprentices became best known in the 1960s and early 1970s for a style of cooking called Nouvelle Cuisine. In traditional classical cuisine, dishes were plated in the dining room by waiters. Nouvelle Cuisine placed emphasis on artful plating presentations done by the chef in kitchen. It is probably fair to say that most of the best new ideas and the longest-lasting accomplishments are those of classically trained chefs with a solid grounding in the basics. 1. New emphasis on ingredients. Advances in agriculture and food preservation have had disadvantages as well as advantages. A prominent organization dedicated to improving food quality is Slow Food, begun in Italy in 1986 in reaction to the spread of fast food restaurants. Example: Alice Waters' restaurant, Chez Panisse, in Berkeley, California, in 1971. 2. International influence. The use of ingredients and techniques from more than one regional, or international, cuisine in a single dish is known as fusion cuisine. In the 1980s, the idea of fusion cuisine was new. New technology. One of these technologies is the practice of cooking sous vide, French for under vacuum. Sous vide began simply as a method for packaging and storing foods in vacuum-sealed plastic bags. As a result, familiar foods have emerged with new textures and flavors. Spanish chef Ferran Adrià in his acclaimed restaurant, El Bulli, explored new possibilities in gels, foams, powders, infusions, extracts, and other unexpected ways of presenting flavors, textures, and aromas. This approach to cooking is called molecular gastronomy. Organization of the kitchen. As mentioned earlier, one of the major contributions of Chef A. Escoffier was the reorganization of the kitchen. The purpose of kitchen organization is to assign or allocate tasks so they can be done efficiently and properly, and so all workers know what their responsibilities are. The way a kitchen is organized depends on several factors. 1. Menu. The kinds of dishes to be produced obviously determine the jobs that must be done. The menu is, in fact, the basis of the entire operation. 2. Size. The size of the operation, the number of customers and the volume of food served. 3. Type. The type of establishment, school, hospital, hotel, military kitchens, etc. 4. Equipment. The physical facilities present in the establishments like the equipment used impact the amount of staff required. Classical brigade, brigade de cuisine. Chef saucier, sauce chef. Chef communautaire, community chef. Chef potage, soup chef. Chef entree métier, vegetable chef. Chef pâtisserie, sewer pastry chef. Chef tournant, relief chef. Chef poissonneur, fish chef. Chef garde manger, pantry chef. Chef rôtisse, sewer roast chef. Chef grillardin, grill chef. Chef friture, fry chef. Chef petit déjeuner, breakfast chef. Chef de nuit, night chef. Chef glacier, frozen dessert chef. Chef boulanger, bakery chef. Chef larder, cold kitchen chef. Chef boucher, butcher chef. Commis clerk. Duties and responsibilities of kitchen staff. Executive chef. Reports to general manager / F&B manager. Department, kitchen. Division, food and beverage. Duties and responsibilities of kitchen staff. Drive vision and goal of the company. Lead by adopting positive attitude to keep team spirit at its highest level. Greet everyone, guest, staff, colleagues, with smile always at both fa and bo. Anticipate guests' need and wishes and surpass their expectations. Look for ways to achieve company's vision by being a good team player. 6. Be committed to quality and profitability to ensure repeat business. 7. Identify and develop new products to enhance product quality. 8. Develop and define quality standard of food preparation and presentation. Ensuring stock availability by proper planning and coordination with purchase and store. Establish recipes and methods of preparation, updating the F&B department with the same. Coordinate with other departments like engineering, front office, etc. Provide career development and succession planning for subordinates through training. Duties and responsibilities of kitchen staff. Sous chef. 1. Look after the function of the executive chef in their absence. 2. Lead by adopting a positive attitude to keep team spirit at its highest level. 3. Approve requisition from stores for stations assigned for the main kitchen in absence of executive chef. 4. Be responsible for all food production areas assigned to them. 5. Be responsible for cost control without affecting the standards and specifications laid by the top management. 6. Responsible for all the mise en place of all stations. 7. Attend the F&B meetings and departmental meeting. 8. Maintain all attendance records. Pastry chef. 1. Responsible for all preparation for bakery and pastry stations. 2. Account for usage, consumption, control of all food and equipment in the station supervised by them. 3. Train staff in the station on improved work, quality, economical usage of ingredients, and attractive presentation. 4. Initiate performance review of the staff in the department. 5. Attend daily/weekly meetings of the department. 6. Approve requisition form the stores for the department. 7. Recommend schedule changes and changes in personnel for manning of all stations. Commiss. 1. Prepare all the mise en place. 2. Control wastage without compromising the quality. 3. Ensure hygiene and cleanliness in the area as per HACCP standards. 4. Adherence to all organizational policies and procedures. 5. Ensure exact collection of the meat/fish/perishables etc. as per the requisition from stores. 6. Recommend daily requisition to demi-CDP. 7. Provide assistance to all subordinates and peers in the kitchen. 8. Attend training sessions provided by the management. 9. Ensure proper communication among team members.